Hi, this is John Krause with California Corks, and today we're at Quady Winery, and we're interviewing Crystal Weaver-Kiessling. So I asked when setting up the interview if you'd pick out a wine. You've got a number of them here at Quady, but you pick out a wine that was one of your favorites. So what do you have for us today?
So I have rosé, and every winery I've ever worked at, somehow the rosé program makes its way to me. And it's a love-hate relationship because I do love rosé, but it is a hard wine to make if you're trying to achieve certain color. And so this year, Darin kind of gave me free reign of this, and I was really, I know, it was a little worrisome. That was a lot of trust that he put in me to do that because it is a very unique wine, and I love it. I think it's fun. It's the first to come out in the year. It's just a fun, easy wine. I feel like the majority of people love rosé. You can make it out of any, almost any grape. So that part of it is really exciting. And once he kind of was like, here, do what you want with it, gave me obviously some parameters, but I got to play with it and had fun, and I think it turned out amazing. So I was really, really proud of it.
Well, that speaks well. There's confidence in you on that. So how about we try it out and we discuss this wine a little bit so
absolutely.
folks can get to know it.
So this gets its color from our black muscat. And really just some of the parameters that I got were obviously, on the sweeter side because that's Quady style. I got a lot of free reign on the color. And I know just from speaking with Darin and other people here at Quady that the color in the past has been a lot darker. And so we were going to try to go lighter. So that was kind of my goal, was to have a lighter color.
More delicate look.
Yes, exactly. And I think we nailed it. So we pressed off immediately off the skins. And just that brief time with the black muscat with that pressing just gave us this perfect color. And I couldn't have been more happy with it.
So this is black muscat.
Black muscat, and then it does have some of our other muscats that we produce here because we make a lot of blends with all different kinds of muscat. So it's got a little orange and a little bit of cannelli. So you kind of get that in there. You get the orange really easy. And then I had someone taste it when I was blending, and she said, "Oh my God, I get peaches and I get strawberry." So that part was all very exciting to me too, to also get that. This is my first year working with black muscat or orange muscat, so I was a little intimidated, but I feel like it turned out.
Yeah, got peaches on the back.
Yeah.
Back of the palate.
Very full. I also, one of the blenders I used actually had a lot of lemon curd to it, and so I made sure to set that aside for this blend. It blended some of that in, and that was some of the orange muscat.
Just a hint of like citrus.
Yeah.
Just real subtle.
Yeah. And I love the acid. I feel like the acid turned out really great on it. And again, that goes back to letting us go out to the vineyard and make decisions on ripeness and acidity and color, because it is black muscat and the color was important. And black muscat is really a big grape and it has kind of a thicker skin. So putting it in the press and getting kind of like the free run and the immediate pressing, I wasn't sure how the color would turn out because I'd never made it before. But I'm really happy with it. And I think it turned out exactly how I kind of envisioned it, and not as dark as years past, so a little bit lighter.
Oh, it is definitely lighter, clear, and you know what I like about it? It's not syrupy.
Yes.
It's sweet, but a lot of times you get the dessert wines and you get the, coffee syrup thickness.
Absolutely.
It doesn't taste like coffee syrup necessarily, but you get that kind of texture. But this is delicate enough that I'm a red wine drinker, is by preference, but this is pleasant on a nice warm day or something like to enjoy. So
good. That's what we're going for. And I think that acid really helps it. Kind of lightens it up and just carries it all the way through the palate.
Right.
Yes, exactly. So very, very light and refreshing and just easy. Like, I don't know if it's good or bad, but you could just drink a whole bottle really quickly. So
it could be bad.
We also here at the tasting room, we had it in the slushy machine during harvest, and that was dangerous. It was very good as a slushie.
Well, yeah, it can be sneak up on you. Okay. Well, that's delicious. So, you have anything to say to those that are listening about coming to Quady?
Yeah, come on down. Like I said, we have our muscat, all of it's muscat, and we have red, white, and rosé on top of our dessert wines. And the tasting room staff likes to put it into the slushy machine when it's hot, and that's excellent. Drinking it like this is excellent, and it's a lot of fun to come into our winery because we're also making it here. So it's fun to kind of come out and see, you'll be tasting, and probably I'll be walking by, or Darin will be walking by, and you can kind of come out, see our vineyard, see our Orange Muscat. So
Great, great. Well, I really appreciate you inviting us in to your barrel room.
thank you for
We could
coming.
join here together, and the whole idea is the experience.
Definitely.
You and we're glad you were able to join us. Please feel free to follow us at www.cacorks.com. And I encourage you to join our email list. We'll keep you informed what's happening out there on the California Wine Trail. We'll see you next time.